Hello boys, my name is Kiyoshi and welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. In the last episode we left off doing some interesting things and doing other stuff. Now we're back to more or less a mixed speedrun. We got some more hard mode Skulltulas and continued finishing legend mode on normal and hard. Now we're continuing it some more. Our next mission, Skyward Sword Sealed Ambition. This one, a bit more difficult because we'll have to do with just one character at some point, because Link will have to use the Fire Rod, which we are nowhere near having a good Fire Rod yet, so we have to basically do it all with one character, and picking the actual character will be kind of tricky. I'm very tempted to go Sia just for the extra AoE, though I'm not sure. I kind of want to play Young Link as well, but he doesn't have the best weapon yet, and nor does he have the damage to really do this fully yet. Well, what am I saying? He's probably really powerful. The first part of this mission is very simple, thankfully. It's more or less pretty easy to do this part. I'm not saying this one is gonna be difficult. I'm just gonna be annoyed that I have to play with Fire on Link, because Fire on Link is really slow at taking enemies out still, so we have to do this more or less the same. Oh great, we're doing Evermon stuff. Okay, now we just open that and go back. Alright. Okay. Oh my goodness, two of them are immediately in danger. Right. Whoa. They're gonna flee anyway, so I'm not sure why we're rescuing them, but it's just a cool thing to do anyways. Nope. It's not this one this time. Sometimes it'll be either in the leftmost keep or this one. Beyond that, it doesn't seem to change much. Already took him out. Not even hard. Defeat that guy right as they retreated. Got the extra material as a result of that. Alright. Is the one over here gone yet? Oh no, he's full health. There was one over here that was very low, and I'm trying to look for it, but it might not be there. Alright, well, time to go for the Imprison now. The Prison is always a very tricky character to take out. In fact, before I defeat him, I need to make sure. Yeah, this is on normal. I always forget. I'm sorry, I always forget whether or not it's on normal or not. Because I'm worried that I'll forget and waste all this time. Alright. Well, that was quite an unusual attack. As you can see, Imprison, not easy to take down. One of the few characters that most of the time... Oh, and it's doing the thing again. We'll have to be right back. Alright, I'm back. OBS was bugging out again. Gosh dang it. Why does this always happen? Alright, but I'm back. We just weakened the Imprisoned a bit. Now we have to take him fully out. This time around, we should be able to skip his next secondary spot, where he normally goes for the second keep right off the bat. If we can kill him during that, we can make it easier. It's a bit annoying we can't defeat him sooner. He always reaches the West Cannon Keep by default. Alright, there we go. Skipped it. Easy peasy. Took a bit longer than we needed to, because we can't one-cycle him easily, but now all we have to do is wait for the base to open, and we'll be fine. I believe in this one, the next part forces us to kill some more Keep Saboteurs, but they should be pretty easy when the time comes. Oh, because we have Yunlink on our side, we get a different text box. And well, now we wait some more. Don't need to worry about assault troops. We can easily take out Girium before that even happens. That part I do remember. We do have to wait a bit, but otherwise, yeah. In the second mission, of course, we have to attack them all. Huh? Wait a minute. Why isn't it advancing on? Something's not right. Girium's supposed to open the base right away, but that's not happening. Instead, they're just going and doing whatever they want. I didn't know that I had to defeat them. That's a bit bothersome. I thought I was gonna go straight in and just go straight for defeat. Guess the game considers this a main objective. That's a bit bullcrap. I was hoping to speedrun this. I thought I could go straight to Girium like I think I've done a couple of times now, but nope. Game does not care. This is supposed to be a side mission normally, but yet it seems it's become our main mission all of a sudden, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, it looks like until that mission is cleared, we can't do anything. And there we go. Now Girium should open his base. It'd be really retarded if it happens again. There we go. See, now he says, oh, I'm gonna crush them myself. Finally. Finally the base opened up. Took it long enough. Very quick Girium fight, by the way. Much quicker than the last time we've done the missions, though we could have saved around a full minute by defeating those troops quick. I just didn't know it was that bad. Screw Sheik, he does not... Sheik's weapons here are not the best. We're gonna do this. This is what happens when you get too tired of weapons appearing all the time. There we go. They're gone. Now we should be fine. Okay, so this is the interesting part. Now we have to play as Link with only a fire rod. Alright, I think I've decided what I'm doing. We're gonna, as our second character, we're gonna use Young Link. So this is gonna be a solo Young Link mission now. I'll use my strongest weapon, of course. So I can hopefully be safer. I could use Young Link in almost every mission, but I don't want to make it more interesting. Alright, so in hard droids, defeat the turncoat soldiers in a prison under 10 minutes. So that is one of the easiest missions ever. Given it's very annoying in the original game due to all the stuff that you have to do, but in this one, yeah, it's very easy. We literally just have to do the exact same thing we just did. So we're gonna just go as fast as possible. And from there, once we defeat Imprisoned, assuming the timer, in-game timer has to be under 10 minutes, by the way, then we'll be done. Because I don't want to use Link with the fire rod. We'll just use Young Link instead. The one weakness of Young Link that I find unfortunate is he cannot easily defeat enemies very quickly at first. Except with this. Which is a bit annoying, but it doesn't really matter if we can take out all the enemies in one hit anyway. I'm gonna take out the enemy's base first, obviously. Make sure it's safe. Alright. And now the turncoat soldiers come out. By the way, you have to kill at least 2, otherwise the thing never advances on. But after you kill 2, it'll always go basically the same way every single time. The only thing I can do to make this slightly faster is to just kill extra troops while I wait. But yeah, very easy mission, just have to defeat them in under 10 minutes. Don't even have to care about Fi's other stuff or whether or not the base is in danger. And for the second part, we could always just take out Girium's other troops up top here, which we'll go ahead and do to make it a bit easier. And now we just wait for the leader to appear. To show his face, rather. Which he did pretty quickly this time around. Alright. Then they're gonna turn traitorous again. And then some of our allies we're gonna free. And then beyond that, we just do the bottom 2 keeps again. Now, whether or not you get the bottom keep, it seems to be based on Phi's turn setup. If she says something like, the keep the turncoats will be in is the same keep as my master, then she references this key. If she says the other thing, then instead there will be other stuff. Oh! Okay. There's that text box. So it'll be in here. We just have to wait a little bit. And now we just take out the turncoat leader. As for the other spots, all I have to do is, located on the east wall of East Temple, which is, like, somewhere further up. Okay, now we go down lower. That ice eye action, by the way, sounds ew. The giant monster has appeared, which actually makes a whole lot of sense. Alright, we have to use this if we want to have a chance at taking him out. Alright. First part done. Oh, I think we're barely gonna get the 2-cycle kill here. If I had level 4, it would be much easier. Oh wow, he got up right off the bat. Oh, darn it. Never seems to be quite enough. Okay, he got up again immediately. I guess we are going to be able to skip doing that. Oh, I need to do this. Okay. Alright. There we go. And the Skulltulas already showed up. Holy crap. That was very quick. Oh boy, now we have to get going. We need to get going right now. Holy crap, we might not get it in time if we, don't hurry. Okay. Link? As extra safety, you're gonna go... Oh, wait. Actually, if I let this run out, it's gonna run out anyway. I could just have Link get that instead. Wall of East Temple. Alright, so we're gonna use Link to get it. Alright. Should be on the others. Oh wait, no. Wrong button. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now we just take out the assault troops and we should be fine, right? Alright, so that's the hard part of the mission out of the way. Now we just have to take out the assault troopers. Because I stopped one next to young Link, let's actually go ahead and take it out with the fire rod. Which actually does enough damage to kill him anyways. I always forget during this that Link has so much damage from being very high level that he can do this a lot easier than I think. So I guess I'll just take out enemy troops and that's about it. Alright. And now we can fight Girium. Funnily enough, this is gonna probably be just slightly faster than my other time. I think the other time I got on this mission was an 8:20. And I'm about to get lesser than that. Just make sure I do this and get ready for an extreme crush. This time I'm gonna try and do it right away. Sometimes Girium can break out of it a little bit. Didn't break it out of it that time. Oh. Oh. Well. That was weird. I'll do this instead. Okay, that was still quick. I kind of panicked a bit after I forgot. Extreme Crush only works once. Extreme Crush on its own works more times. And even more times. According to the Fairy's Trust. And there's our Skulltula. Pretty easy one to get, actually. Let's be honest. Alright, but we're out of the silly parts and now into the trolley part. Get ready, boys, because this next one's going to take a really long time. Let me warn you. We have to do this mission another 3 times in addition to the other stuff that we already have to do. And we can't do this with other characters either, otherwise we just, like, skip this. Because not only is this mission a single character mission, but, as you see, we have 2 heart containers to attain, and we didn't even get to get any of them because we were playing as Link at first. So, because of that, we have to get them all now, and it's very annoying to do so. Obviously, I'm going to get these right off the bat whenever I can, because it's going to make the level so much easier otherwise. But yeah. Sacred Sword, Temple Sacred Sword. Probably one of the longest missions in the game, and probably going to be one of the only missions in the game that's going to be more difficult. We don't have Fi's level 1 weapon or anything else to help out. Thankfully, the mission itself is pretty simple. Just defeat 3,000 enemies, nothing else. But it could be kind of tedious to get all the other stuff. So anyways, get that. Now, we're not taking out any enemies at first. So we need to keep our allies out of danger health and also main allies out of danger health, and defeat 2,000 enemies and whistle in the Master Sword room. This used to be 3,000 and then it got nerfed. And as Lana, I just have to capture the North Temple Hall. Of course, we're doing both of the initial playthroughs on easy, because if we don't, it's going to take even longer, so may as well do this while we wait. Thankfully, the first 2 characters have some good weapons. Fi, not so much. We have her at a good level for this, but it's still not going to be any easy. Thankfully, the goal itself is not that bad, which makes it a bit less stressful. Beyond that, just gotta sit through this mission, doing stuff while doing other things. The only really particular problematic part is having to take out magic stash troops everywhere. But that's about it. Soda's a pretty good weapon for this, so she'll a lot of the enemies very quickly. But yeah. Remember when I said, by the way, I would skip stuff? In order to show the full locations of the heart containers, I do not want to skip this, so yeah, you might be seeing a little bit of this doing other stuff. Thankfully, I've played this mission enough to where I could kind of speedrun it fast. The basic way I'm going to do is kind of cheap walk with Impa and the other characters. The only major thing I have to do is keep the other characters from dying, as well as we need to take out magic stash troops the moment they appear. Oh, did not mean to do that. Alright. A lot of this is more or less waiting. There's not a lot you can do to speed this up. The only thing you can do to make it easier is once you see the summoner appear along with the magic stash troop, you just have to defeat it as fast as you possibly can, and that allows them to move on pretty quickly. And there we go. Now, a second set will appear near Darunia, which we'll basically just wait on. And there it is. Now we've gotten rid of all of them, we can kind of just do whatever we want with Zelda while we wait. Because we do still have to wait on our friends to get there. She can still get light orbs despite all of that happening. Each one of these is pretty simple. All we really have to do to speed them up is to just make sure we take out the magic stash troops immediately, as the game says. As for taking out the other troops, it makes things more fun because we can just take them out while we wait. Rennie is taking a while. I should probably escort him. That's why let's just blow them away with the power of the Triforce. Make extra sure they die. Okay, he's made it. Alright. And now we wait for, now all we have to really do is wait for, Lana to show up, the fake Lana, down here. Alright, here's the fake Lana. Very quick takeout that way. Nice and easy. That's not Lana! Link, take her out! We already did that. He literally just became Injal as I came over to help him. That was a bit of a time loss. That only happened when I was Darunia. That's because they're really, as they happen to go to travel. That's very annoying. Hate this. Hate this all. There we go. Now they've finally, retreated. Well, I guess that's fine. As long as they stay out of danger, we'll be fine. But just... it's kind of annoying that we have to do this at all. Alright. Good. One annoying thing that makes this mission longer is in Wii U, you could just go straight and take out Wizroll after this. Because there's a Switch, there's actually another objective where you have to help Zelda retreat inside the temple, which makes it really annoying. But at least it makes it a bit more interesting. And also now we're at the worst part of the mission, in my opinion. Don't know why, but Link sometimes just takes forever to go to the Master Sword. That being said, I think I have an idea to at least make it a bit quicker. We're gonna go over here where he is and just try and Fairy Bomb to get rid of all the enemies at the same time. Make it a bit easier. That should at least allow him to get up a bit. If not, then we can kind of just keep spamming this. In fact, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spam Fairy Magic to try and keep on AoEing them down until they're all gone. Because I find it a bit difficult otherwise. This should force him into the pedestal a bit sooner. There we go. That made that part a bit quicker. Oh goodness, the yes at that. Okay, he's done. So yeah, in case you didn't already tell, the fake Lana was once again Wizroll in disguise. Wizroll really likes disguising himself quite a bit. Alright, now more enemy troops appear and you have to save a Zelda a bit. If you were to play this on Legend mode, Ruto would replace Zelda, but apparently that's not something that happens, apparently. Oops. Let's take out these guys. Alright. That's Link. That's Evangeline on the right. There's our 2,000 enemies as well. Alright. She made it. Now we have to go back to take out Rizro. Good. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness, Rizro, stop attacking me for a split second. So I can attack you back instead. Oh my goodness, see, this is what I mean by sometimes they will get out of it right away. It's an annoying thing that can happen sometimes, but it is what it is. Defeated him at least, pretty quickly. Now the mission itself is not actually that long, it's just really annoying in general because we have to do this mission not once, not twice, 3 extra times on top of doing it on hero mode to finish it off, which means for legend mode 100% you do this mission 4 times in a row without stopping. It is very annoying and very tedious, but that's what I have to do in 100%. Okay, now the second one we do literally the same, except now we do it with Lana instead. I'm just gonna get rid of all these to make it a bit quicker. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't matter which difficulty we do it on as long as we use Lana. Just smash to get through it quicker. So yeah, not much you can do to speed this one up. It's just that annoying of a mission. One thing I'm gonna do on the second half, after taking out our opponents, is to try and protect our friends a bit more. Alright. Time to unlock these one by one. There's not a lot we do differently in this. We always try and trigger all of the statues as soon as possible because that makes it a whole lot easier to do quickly. It does get a bit annoying that the magic stash tube appears a little bit sooner. Okay. Alright. At least we get this cool theme while we wait, but that's about it. The rest is all kind of difficult to do. And now we actually begin the battle portion of this again. Keeping them allies out of danger in particular is a lot easier than trying to protect them for even longer, because the way the rest of us is set up is pretty annoying. One thing I just realized, if I do stuff right, the soldiers will always spawn towards Midna first, so I'm gonna go middle, and that should allow us to fix that. So we'll rescue Midna right away and then follow Terunia. Right, Midna's now be advancing. We have to keep Impa safe, of course. I like how it says Summoner and whoever appeared near Midna, but it already, I already defeated it. By the way, this Temple Square part is probably the most obnoxious part, having to capture this full keep while defeating other stuff. That being said, there's not a lot more we can do differently. I already defeated Magic Stash too, but I don't know why. Oh my goodness, all the forces here are ridiculous. Alright. The only thing I can do is use less Ocarina stuff, but even then, that's not something I want to do easily. Alright. Now, 2 of them should be advancing. This is the one that has just a ton of summoners. Run away. Oh, and of course, defeating them as Fi is gonna take longer, but we actually damaged to where we could probably still do it pretty easily. Thank goodness for that, because the middle part is probably the worst. Oh, and then our summoner is here. Kill him. Oh my goodness, they keep on getting stuck. So annoying. You think Minda's about to get there, right? I just protected her only a few moments later, and she's still attacking the weaklings. My gosh, just go in there. Oop. Dee-doo. Alright, now we'll defend Impa because... No, wait, no. I was just checking on Impa, but... Since I'm doing a speedrun, there's probably nothing I could do about the trouble thing. The fact that that even happened twice in a row is just really annoying. Okay. Now we wait for Lana to spawn in and we take her out again. The fake Lana, of course, because we're already playing as her. We have to wait, by the way. Alright. If we were doing the regular version of this on hard mode, the only difference we would do is actually go right next to one of the characters and just guard it right off the bat. Still though, these guys are supposed to be really weak. They must have gotten so darn unlucky as to become so weak so quickly. Ugh. Ever since that happened, I've been basically trying to do other stuff. Keep in mind, that's pretty much the worst random luck that we could have gotten, because these are some of the weaker characters. They're not supposed to do a lot of damage, but still did. It's very unlucky, but yeah, there's nothing we can really do about that. That will never happen on hard mode, thankfully, since we're gonna have to take out extra troops there anyways, but on this mode, yeah. So that's about all I can say. We just got really, really unlucky that they got hit so much damage that they somehow did other stuff. And yes, I have played this mission other times before. They have never, ever gotten in trouble before. That's the only reason why those text boxes appeared, and that... Not gonna lie, that freaking annoyed the crap out of me. Hopefully that does not happen again, because I am so annoyed ever since that's happened. That's pretty much the unluckiest thing that has ever happened to me in this mission. And it seems kind of annoying, but yes, it wastes around 15 seconds each time it appears. So anyway, the only thing we're doing differently here is now we also have to capture the North Temple Hall, which is free because we're right next to it, so we'll go ahead and do that. It'd be silly if we failed to collect that after we spent a lot of time waiting just to get to this mission. We're gonna do the same thing as we did before. At first, it's not gonna be any different. We're gonna still take out all the captains and stuff like we do before. Kill these guys. Make sure the pedestal opens up first. There it is. We're gonna do the same strat as we did before. We're gonna magic bomb fairy magic until we get them to the end. There's not a better way of doing this other than to do other stuff. This is probably one of the slower missions to do because of that. If the regular speedrun was done, you would simply use Link, and this would allow you to just walk straight to the temple rather than having to do this escort. But because we're doing 100%, this is absolutely required, and it definitely wastes quite a bit of time. So I use Fairy Bomb simply just to take out all the enemies easier, because it allows Link to get to the pedestal much quicker than if we had not done that, so... That's the only reason why I'm fairy bombing twice. Oh my goodness, they got stuck. Well, that's fine. At least we got the Master Sword. Oh my gosh, an error! That is literally the worst unluckiest thing that has ever happened to me. We have no choice but to restart from the beginning, and I am not doing that again. So, yeah, I swear that's never happened before. I'll be right back, I guess. Hello, boys. We're back. I am so sorry it had to crash there. That is literally the worst possible luck I've seen in a while. So, obviously, because I don't want to play for the mission again, I literally went through it all the way up to this point, and now we're finally back at the setup. My apologies. I think that's the unluckiest crash I've ever gotten. I'm definitely going to highlight that with a pinned comment when I get a chance, because holy crap, that was so annoying. Why that even happened at all? Yeah, it just freaking chilled the crap out of me. Ugh. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, but what can you do sometimes? We actually scored at a Zelda really quickly last time. I wonder if we could do the same thing again. All you have to do is defeat 2,000 troops and complete whatever the thing is, which is really easy. Zelda, of course, gets stopped by any dark forces that are elite, so we have to take out all of the elites. Eyes up top. I don't know what I did differently, but they certainly went in a lot quicker than last time. Okay, that's basically the best possible luck I could have gotten. So they did not get stopped at all, and more or less went straight to the side where I wanted to. And even though that nothing happened, it should still be fine. Also, what? Zelda's right there! Is the game gonna do something about that? Zelda's literally inside the temple. What do you do in game? We went so fast it can't even catch up anymore. What is going on? What, am I supposed to see her go inside the temple? I've literally already got her inside the temple. She's right on the marker. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Dude, did I just soft lock the game? I don't know what's going on, but I just got a very unusual glitch. I know this mission is annoying, but come on! What just happened? Zelda literally went inside the temple. As fast as she possibly could. She was already inside there, and for some reason, it doesn't count. Oh, okay. Apparently, she needed to be there instead, but... What? So there's a hidden trigger she has to pass by and she somehow skipped? I don't know what bullcrap happened there, but that wasted a whole minute and I'm so pissed off right now. In second thought, I probably should not do the hard mode playthrough of this until later. I think doing this mission like 2 or 3 times is already enough. Alright. Wizrel, time to die. Time to die, Wizrel. There you go. Good grief, that was so annoying. This is already a pretty long mission, and then adding that on top of that, along with the crash, just made it that much more annoying. I think it's time to stop because of that. Alright. Like I said, there's no way to skip any of this if you're doing 100%. You have to do this mission 4 times, or oh, it's so annoying. Because of that, because it's also one of the longest missions in the game, so having to do it 12 times in a row, yeah, that pretty much killed the sub 1240. If I had not gotten that, I could have defeated this mission in under 12 minutes, and that didn't happen because that bullcrap had to happen, and now we play as Fi next. Oh boy, it's not gonna be fun. I think the only thing I can do to make this easier, get her to 70 at least. And then kind of just keep her there. May as well do our badges while we wait. Okay, she's actually more than ready. What am I talking about? Okay, nothing there. As for the actual hard mode part, it's actually pretty simple. Just defeat 2,000 enemies and then defeat Wizrel the first time. And yeah, it's pretty simple. It's not a hard mission. It's just annoying at the beginning if you don't know what you're doing, but I already protect the characters pretty well, so it's not going to be any different from what I've already been doing. Alright, so because of all that stuff, I'm actually going to end the episode a bit earlier than I wanted to, but oh well. If you like it, you guys enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, if you like it, enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.